The ocean is a scary, scary, scary place. Underwater is directed by William Eubank and is about a team of researchers who get stuck at the bottom of the ocean when their laboratory gets destroyed by something that they know nothing about. Going into this film, I was definitely impartial. I seen the trailers, and at some points in the trailers, I was like, this could be a good action flick. And other points, I was like, maybe this movie won't be too good, but you know what? I'll go to the movie and I'll give it a chance. And I'll tell you this film surprised me. It wasn't super original, but what it was a entertaining popcorn flick. So let's roll right in and just start talking about the good. This movie wastes no time getting started. I mean, literally the movie starts, we're like, hey, there's Kristen Stewart, and then bam, we're thrown right into the action. This film knew exactly what it wanted to be. It's an action, suspense type of thriller that you can sit down, eat some popcorn, enjoy some of the dumb moments, but at the end of the day, it's not a bad film. The characters in this film are extremely likable, which to this, I credit to the screenwriters. Because we get thrown right into the action, we don't really get the chance to have like, a family sit-down dinner where we meet all the characters. We have to meet them through their actions throughout this film. And the screenwriters write them in such a way where as they do these actions throughout the film, you're kind of like, yeah, this is a likable group of people. And to me, Kristen Stewart and Jessica Henwick are definitely the two actresses in this movie that stood out. I'll say this right now, Kristen Stewart is a good actress. And she's really good in this film as the lead and as the main character. Throughout the movie, I wanted to cheer for her. I was like, yeah, go, keep this up, go. And with Jessica Henwick, her character felt real, and I credit that to her acting. Her performance helped me, and I think other people really relate to her character. And good screenwriting, yeah, but it's her acting that really brought that home. And one of the things I really liked is that they did not show the monsters right away at all. I mean, you knew they were there, but you didn't know too much about them throughout almost the entire movie. They would show glimpses and they'd get away, or they'd attack and they'd get away. And the whole time I'm like, oh, this is dope, because I don't know what to expect. I see what the characters see, and I love that. So when they didn't see a monster, I didn't see a monster. What they seen in that little helmet, I see. And because of that, the movie was really suspenseful to me. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, this is something that I think is she gonna die? Oh, maybe he's not. Is he gonna? No, maybe he. I don't know. The suspensefulness and keep me on the edge of the seat is kind of what made me really enjoy this movie. And I thought this film had pretty good CGI. So from what I read, this film went in production like 3 years ago, or they finished production 3 years ago. So it gave them a little bit more time, a little bit extra time to shore up some of that CGI. And I thought it paid off. And I don't know why it took so long to release. I don't know if that's the reason. But I think having that extra time definitely helped them shore up the CGI. But with that, and there's a lot of parts in this movie that I enjoyed, there are a few parts that I think aren't so good that we need to talk about. This film, in my opinion, seems to be very, very, very inspired by Alien, which for a film like this is probably a good thing. But there were a few times in this movie where I was like, that's almost a blatant copy of Alien. And sometimes I couldn't get that out of my head. I'm like, oh, it's Alien. Like, we're watching an underwater version of Alien. And like I said, the movie being inspired by that's not a bad thing by any means. I think that's really good. I enjoyed some of the inspirations it took. But I didn't really enjoy the parts where it looked like they almost copied the film. And the movie was only an hour and a half, so there were these parts, 2 scenes in particular, where I wish they would have went more in depth. I kind of was like, okay, this is what's happening to that character. All right, this is... Oh, they're already back. Oh, okay. And I think adding an extra, not much, maybe 10 minutes to the film could help the film go a little bit more in depth in parts where I wish they would have. Overall, this movie knows what it is, and it doesn't try to do more than that. It's action-packed, sometimes a little dumb, but definitely entertaining. I'm glad they took some inspiration from Alien, but I wish they didn't copy Alien as much. I enjoyed it. My wife enjoyed it. The people next to my wife definitely enjoyed it. I felt into the movie. I felt engaged. I felt at the edge of my seat. And I think if you go into this movie not expecting an award movie, but just expecting a popcorn film where you can sit down, kind of let loose for a little bit and enjoy it, I think you'll enjoy it too. It's not a perfect film, but overall I liked it. I'm going to give Underwater a 7.5 out of 10. For those of you who have seen Underwater, let me know in the comments below. Did you like it? If you haven't seen Underwater, are you gonna see it? If not, let me know in the comments below why you're not gonna see it. And as usual, thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, maybe hit that bell button, and have a great morning, day, or night, wherever in the world you are at whatever time you're watching this. Bye-bye.